Hello planner. In today's video I'm going to show you the stationery that I purchased the other day. Now these are stationery that I did not plan on buying. I went to the shop to go and replace one of my zebra mild liner highlighters, and I did that. I got the replacement, but I also got a few other things along the way. So let me show you what I got. Okay, so the reason why I went out to the shop was to get a replacement of this purple zebra mild liner as it was running out. Let me see if I can get a post-it note to show you. You can see that it's sort of running out of ink, and so got myself a replacement one because this is one of the highlighters or one of the colors that I use for my daily planning, and it's one of the things that I use for different color coding, for my brain dumping, for my 7 key areas of focus. So done, tick, got a replacement, fantastic. But while I was out at the shop, I was perusing down the aisle and then saw this cute little sticker set. So deco stickers, it's got 45 pieces of all these different style cameras because I have an idea of what I want to use this for. So I'll make another video of that. So make sure you subscribe to my channel if you love stationery, if you love planning and getting inspiration and ideas. Oh, by the way, if we haven't met yet, hello, I'm Mariane. So I am planning on using this to decorate a certain cover of mine. Okay, so keep an eye out for that video coming soon. So I purchased that. So we have that one, we have this, and then I was also walking down the mechanical pencil aisle. So this is the Staedtler Tradition 763, and I have opened the little sticker seal, but I haven't used any of it. So it's in the style of an HB pencil. So inside you get 2 mechanical pencils that are 0.5 lead. There we go. And I just thought, just for aesthetic look, a lot of the things that I buy, for the aesthetic look, it is quite light for my liking, not as heavy as, let's say, this Pilot mechanical pencil. But look, I was going for the look, and then it does come with some replacement lead pencil in the 0.5. So then those were the ones that I purchased from Kinokuniya. Okay, so those are the ones that I purchased from there. And then I thought, well, I was thinking about using stickers for a cover, and then this will be enough for one of my planner covers. And so there was another stationery store that I was nearby and went and looked in there and had a look at their sticker set, and I think these were the ones that yes. So this is the Staedtler design. What I've done is I've popped the link, my Amazon link, for the ones that are available in the Amazon storefront of these. The others I couldn't find, but I have written the name. So if you wanted to search it for yourself at your local stationery or local online stationery store, you can find them there. But we have here the Vintage House. So that's pretty cute with the couch, lamp, plants, mirror. So that's one. And then the other one is Mood Set. So you've got the little cupboard, little window with the curtain and some frames, and again some more decorations. So that's cute. And then the final one is this grandpa's room. Now I do like this one for, again, all the different pot plants and the calculator, lamp, and all these little cute little things, cassette tape and the tape player. So I thought these 3 were cute. Again, the idea is to use this not so much for inside the planner, but for the outside. So there's a little hint, okay? And then the other thing that I purchased, I was walking around, not that I need any more pens, but then I thought, you know how you go and do the pen swatch and the pen test. So this was a nice needle point. So you've got the little clicker at the top here. And look, if you click the clicker, there's these cute little, I had to find out what animal this is. It's a capybara. So it's like a rodent from, I think, South America, but they look too cute. Tiny little characters in there, and then it swaps around. So this is a needle point. I do love needle points. So this will probably be a 0.3. And so it was just too cute. Again, aesthetically pleasing. The barrel, it's not cushiony, but it feels soft and it feels nice on the hand. And I did do a pen test on it and it just writes very smoothly. So let me show you how nicely it writes. So capybara is the name of the animal. Okay. And then what I did is I wanted to see if it would smudge, and it doesn't. And then I thought, let's see if it will smudge if a highlighter goes over it. So I tested one of the highlighters and I saw this one just to test it out. So it's this pastel color. It's a nice block. So the store that I bought it from, these stickers, the capybara pen, and this highlighter is from Morning Glory. And then it's got this nice chiseled, sort of like, it looks like a loose brush. I wanted to see if it would smudge. And so let's go over it and look, it doesn't smudge. Whoop, too close. All right, it doesn't smudge. So then I wanted to buy this one as well. So if we look what this shade of pink is, okay. Now it looks like a little bit of the ink did transfer on the tip, but you can see here, you cannot see any of the smudge. It doesn't stand out anyway. So Morning Glory, I bought these 3 sets of Suatilia Design Daily Deco stickers, the capybara needlepoint pen, and this pastel color highlighter. All right, so far we have, so this is all in one day. These are from Morning Glory, and then these are from Kinokuniya, okay? And then I actually, in between these two, I forgot, I also had a look at Milligram store. Just looked around, really, I didn't need a planner, didn't need a fountain pen, but I was just, checking it out because it's Mum's self-care day. No one's bugging me to get out of the shop and let's go, Mum. And so it was a nice day for me to just walk up and down the aisle. And then I saw this Join Dots by Midori, and it's got 3 dot markers. So there's, I think, 2 other sets of colors, but these are sort of like my coloring. So yes, you can see pink, teal, my background there, and then it has this nice, I guess, taupe color. So let's test her out. And this is really quite cute. And as you know, I love my dot markers. And so let us test it together. So you've got the pink. Okay, let's go and dot her. 1, 2, 3. Probably better to dot it when it's on a flat surface. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Now the only thing is I did try it already, but see how there's the residue of the ink when you lift it is a little bit darker, but we'll see how that dries. So then that's the pink, and then you've got the teal or the aqua. Okay. So that's the aqua there again. See how there's those little dots, and then you've got the taupe or sand. So those 3 colors, I do like them. So they'll be nice as little check markers for my tasks and to-dos. They're all kept in one barrel. And so if I wanted to use pink one day, teal on the next day, or sand or taupe on another, or they can just make little great decorations. So Join Dots by Midori, 3 dot markers in one, and then that's all together there. So I might put it back in its little casing so those who are looking for this, again, please check the link in the description. The ones that are available on Amazon, I have the affiliate link there. If none of these are not available, make sure to put the name of the stationery. So that is what I went home with. Let me just zoom out a bit. And then I thought I wanted to go back and there was 2 other colors that I wanted. So part of my get outside, go for a walk, self-care, well-being activity, I thought, you know what? I'll make a destination to the the Morning Glory stationery store again. And then I had a look for the other two pastel color highlighters. So I've got it in the sort of like lilac and again that teal. So let's go and swatch her. So that's the sort of like the pinky. And then we have the lilac or violet, and then the teal. So this one is a little bit darker. Okay, so these three here, these three pastel colors. So there's the pink, there's the mauve or lilac, and then there is sort of like the teal. So some more bluish than green. And again, that goes nicely with these Midori join dot color dot markers. And then I had a look, since these write so nicely, I wanted to see if there was another color. And yes, it's a slightly lighter color. And again, you've got these three capybaras cutely stacked on top of each other. And then you have all the different little characters just peeking as you click through the different barrel. So yeah, I really love the way this writes it, and it's a very dark black ink. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you still do need to allow it to dry for, a couple of seconds, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. And it just writes so smoothly, okay? And then if we go and highlight over it, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Oh, so pretty, and it does not smudge. So these here, what I've done is I've typed in capybara pens on Amazon and my affiliate link. So you got lots of different options. I couldn't find these exact ones. There's so many different varieties of cute little barrels, and so check out the closest, but these would be, if you want it to be the same, would be needle point or fine point. Okay, so I went back to grab these two highlighters as well as another capybara needlepoint gel pen, and I wanted to see if there was any other stickers that I may have missed, and yes, there were. So again, the Suatilia design. So this is small happiness, because I spotted the yarn and then the camera and then the pot plant and the laptop and the iced coffee and the coffee here. I don't have a puppy, and for here I don't have a kitty cat either, but they're just too cute. And so that's a cute one, small happiness. And then the other one is just this cute, it says favorites. Okay, little outfit. I liked it for the nail polish, and because we are coming into summer, well, we are in summer here in Sydney, Australia, this would be perfect. Again, probably this one maybe I will use during the daily planning, but I'm thinking still with this particular one here, because they're all in the same color, I may use this to decorate a cover. So I'll make sure to do that video soon, because I want to try out to see if what I have in mind will work. Okay, and then finally, before I left, I had a look at post-it note. Here I am saying I've got way too many post-it notes that I haven't used, but this was just too cute again, in the greens and the yellows, and this would be perfect for my Hobonichi original columns for quotes, positive affirmations, or even my top 3. So there you are. In the span of 2 days, I purchased 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sticker set, post-it notes, 2 pens, 1, 2, 3, 4 highlighters, dot markers, and a mechanical pencil. I think that is it. So if you want to check out my description, most of these are in my Amazon storefront. If not, I have written it down. If you like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, so then you'll know exactly when I upload the next video where I will use these stickers to decorate my planner covers. Thank you so much for watching. Bye-bye.